Nancy Klein entered Amesbury High School during the fall of 1973 and was a standout in the 3 sports she played. Nancy was an exceptionally strong and naturally gifted athlete who, in the words of Coach White, just went out and did it. Nancy was a talented field hockey player who loved the game and played the midfield position, which allowed the team to take advantage of her many strengths. Defensively, Nancy was an absolute fence, and because of her intense determination and focus, it was nearly impossible for opponents to beat her. She was also called on to take nearly all of the free hits. The ball would just explode off of her stick, roll 75 yards, and her forwards would gather up the ball and go to the goal. Few field hockey players in the last 45 years have been able to be so effective in this phase of the game. Nancy vividly remembers the tough times in field hockey preparation, and she admits to dreading, and these were her words, running, hills, suicides, and cross-country runs. In spite of this, Nancy was a tremendous role model to her teammates. Each and every day, her face would get bright red with sweat and determination as she led her talented teammates through the many drills. Kathy Mamikos, a younger member of the team, clearly recalls how welcoming Nancy was to the younger players. As captain of the team, Nancy was always patient and willing to show them the ropes. During Nancy's 4 years of playing field hockey, the team had a combined record of 43 wins and 7 losses. This included an undefeated season and 1 season with only 1 loss. At the end of her senior year, Nancy, along with her good buddy and teammate Linda Savigny, earned the coveted Boston Globe All-Scholastic Award. In the winter, Nancy played basketball. She is still remembered for her determined play to keep opponents out of her key, and she could box out with the best of them. Her value to the team was not necessarily in her finesse in the game, but in her inner drive and focus on getting the job done. Nancy felt very fortunate to be a member of such an outstanding athletic class, both male and female. She reminisced about how they were always there for each other no matter the season or the sport. The MIAA, the governing body for the Massachusetts high school sports, had a rule that was designed to limit participation in more than 1 practice or game per day. Without knowing that she was breaking this rule, Nancy attended an AHS basketball practice and a Haverhill girls ice hockey practice. It was at this point that Nancy's teammates rallied around her and asked her coaches to allow Nancy to continue as a member of the team. This support was clearly a reflection on how much Nancy was admired and honored by her teammates and coaches. Today, Nancy looks back on this situation and warns everyone in attendance, don't ever break Rule 19. Nancy, you will be glad to know that Rule 19 is no longer in place. In the spring, softball was Nancy's game, and she was born with a glove in her hand. She was a starter on the varsity team for 4 years and had an exceptionally strong and accurate throw. Veteran and highly decorated softball coach Ellie White stated that Nancy had the strongest arm of anyone I have known. Nancy was a natural in the cleanup position because she could hit the ball a country mile, and in those days of playing on the Little League field, Nancy's hits frequently cleared the fences. Nancy batted .565 both her junior and senior years and ended her career with 15 home runs. As in field hockey, Nancy was selected to the Boston Globe All-Scholastic team, but in this case she was chosen both her junior and senior year, a truly remarkable accomplishment. Congratulations to inductee Nancy Klein, class of 1977.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy Klein with her presenters, Sister Paula and Brother Steve.
All right. Hello, everybody. I don't have a speech ready because I'm not very good at this. I was supposed to borrow Pam's, but she won't let me have it. So, I want to start off by thanking everybody, Sam, for getting this whole committee together and getting everything ready. And the whole committee, you guys did an awesome job. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank my sister and my brother for being here, and my brother for whipping me into shape for sports. And Gail Kelleher, she was my awesome coach. Field hockey, I did hate running, but I tried. Obviously, I guess it paid off. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to my family and my friends. Thank you for everybody being here and for making all of this happen. My 4 minutes is up. Thank you.